Hello, everyone. This is your favorite history teacher, Christopher Schoenberg, and thank you for joining me again on Great Historical Pursuits. We're on blog 3 today, and today's topic is going to be the age old question of why is history relevant? Why teach it? And how to teach it to help students understand the importance of tying in the past with the present. Lots of interesting stuff today. Thank you for joining me. As human beings, even if we live to be 100 years or older, we're never going to learn everything and be all knowing. There's just going to be new things to learn, keep us engaged in modern life, from ever changing technology to cryptocurrency and blockchain technology to literature spanning the globe. The world is full of new things to learn, and it's all at our fingertips. So, why history? Is it relevant in today's society? People may say that history is boring, irrelevant, or both. But the fact is that we get older and we learn to understand the importance of the past. It is relevant based on the simple idea that history does not stay behind us. It helps us understand how events of the past made things how they are today. From learning from our past, we not only learn about where we came from, but also develop the ability to avoid perhaps mistakes that were previously made and create better paths to reinvent our societies, all towards creating something better. Events of the past have both been good and bad. Some bad are real atrocities that have displaced families, groups, and changed the whole makeup of regions altogether. Some of the bad contribute to the good as well, like creating a government system by the people, for the people, that have lasted generations beyond when they actually started and have lasting effects for everyone today. If you look at the Great Depression, it was certainly one of the most difficult times in American history, but one of the most impactful. The crisis led to many out of work people and or being displaced from their families and losing ultimately their security in life. The government knew they had to step in and eventually came up with Social Security, relief programs, and unemployment funding. These changes are still working today and make us feel that security that once was lost in this turmoil time. The present comes from the actions of the past. The more we learn and about how it came about, the better we are all going to understand where we are now. History teaches us about the rise and fall of empires through war or great turmoil and how people have changed society for the better. It is not a study of others, but rather their actions that had an effect on how we live today. History is not just dates on a page, but turning points in our very own story of life. When we study history, the goal is to learn how we all got here and why we live the way we do. In the study of us, of humans, and how the world is changed by us. Without learning history, we would not understand all of our triumphs, our failures, and we would repeat the same patterns without working towards something better. Thomas Jefferson said, I like the dreams of the future better than the history of the past. So we've established that the past creates the present, our modern world, and all that comes with it exists because of the events that helped shape it. Through understanding these events, we will know where and how to proceed. Next, learning history helps develop critical thinking skills. History encourages critical thinking and analytical skills. It requires analyzing various sources, evaluating evidence, and interpreting multiple perspectives, all while weighing different interpretations. History prompts us to question the narrative. It looks at different events through different lenses so that we can interpret and tell the story. These skills are not just for history, but rather transfer to many other areas of life that are certainly essential for being well informed citizenship and modern day decision making. History also plays a crucial role in shaping us as individuals. It helps develop our own unique identities. It helps us understand our roots, our heritage, and our and other cultural traditions that will continue to be passed on to the next generations. By studying history, we can appreciate just how diverse we are today. It helps us gain empathy for different societies and cultures that may have been wronged in the past and foster a sense of connectivity beyond it, between everyone. This next bit is my favorite. History helps us preserve memory and heritage. It preserves the memory of the past achievements, struggles, and the sacrifices that went into building the world today. It allows us to honor the legacy of those who came before us and recognize all that went into their contributions. Through this, there is a sense of identity, but heritage helps foster a sense of belonging and unity. My heritage is certainly unique. I was born in the United States, but most of my family is from Sweden. So I have honored both through tattoos. I have a completed sleeve on my right side paying tribute to my Viking roots. Viking history is long and painful for sure, but I have also started my sleeve on the left side, and it's a historical one, so I'm super excited. On the left side, if you can kind of see, I started with the Great Seal Eagle and 13 arrows to represent the 13 colonies, and it's We the People up top. And right here, I'm going to go with the Liberty Bell, and underneath that, I'm going to go with a covered wagon for the westward expansion, and then eventually something for the gold rush. And I'm just going to continue down the arm and make a historical arm because that's me paying tribute. On the right side, if you kind of look at it, I got a bunch. This is a Valknut. I also got Thor's hammer, Odin's ravens, and then down here I got the Tree of Life, Freya's shield, and over here I got a Viking ship, and this is Odin with some more ravens. So obviously that's important to me, and that's kind of how I pay tribute. So it's definitely pretty interesting, and I'm super excited to kind of have a timeline of history on my left side. So next one comes, I'll be sure to add another blog post to kind of show where it's at. So the fact is, a sound understanding of history is vital for active and engaged citizenship. It helps us understand the democratic process, our rights, and the abilities that we all have in our communities. By examining historical moments, activism, and social change, we can work to inspire individuals, participate in civic life, and work towards a just society. So, in summary, teaching history is relevant because it provides us with the knowledge, skills, and perspectives that help us navigate the complexities of everyday life of the present, learning from the past and shaping a better future. A lot of information, but thank you again for joining me and listening along. Looking forward to our next post. Thank you.